Hello, Kelly Shutoff here. Thanks for visiting my site, Nutrition for Dentition. Limiting sugar intake is an important way to reduce your risk of tooth decay, but that task can be easier said than done, since sugar can sneak into many food products and can go by different names. Today, I'd like to spend a few minutes showing you how to check for sugar content on a nutrition label and how to spot sources of added sugar in an ingredient list. We're going to look at a few items I had in my kitchen as examples. I've covered the brand information, but all these items can be found in any supermarket. First, we'll look at this jar of pasta sauce. You might not think that pasta sauce tastes sweet, but it does in fact contain sugar, as we can see on the ingredient list. Now if we go to the nutrition label, we see that 1/2 cup serving contains 6 grams of sugar. Next, we'll look at this box of cereal, which is a granola-style cereal with nuts. If we look at the ingredient list, we see several sources of added sugar. Here we see brown sugar, regular sugar, and corn syrup. If we turn to the nutrition label, we find that a 3/4 cup serving has 8 grams of sugar. It's interesting to note that a serving of pasta sauce does not have much less sugar than a serving of this sweet-tasting breakfast cereal. Now let's take a look at a container of Greek yogurt with fruit on the bottom. On the ingredient list, we see that it contains evaporated cane juice, another form of sugar. If we turn to the nutrition label, we see that one container has 15 grams of sugar. It's important to note that the sugar content listed in a nutrition label includes both added sugar and naturally occurring sugar. For example, the fruit in this yogurt contributes to some of that total sugar. However, since we see that evaporated cane juice is an ingredient, we also know that some of that sugar content is added sugar. Also remember that ingredients are listed in descending order of quantity, so the farther down the list the sugar source is, the less it contributes to the recipe relative to the other ingredients. Sugar can go by many names, but all varieties contribute calories and tooth decay potential. Examples include agave syrup, cane juice, concentrated fruit juice sweetener, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, honey, malt syrup, molasses, nectars, sucrose, and turbinado. The USDA's Dietary Guidelines for Americans recommends limiting added sugar to no more than 8 teaspoons a day for a 2,000-calorie diet. 1 teaspoon of sugar provides about 16 calories and 4 grams of carbohydrates. Even with healthy foods like whole grain cereals and yogurt, little amounts of added sugar certainly add up. So be sure to check nutrition labels and try to limit foods with added sugar. Thanks for tuning in, and be on the lookout for additional posts in the coming weeks. I'm Kelly Shutoff, and happy eating!